Hello. Pardon my slow motion, trying to just keep up with responsibilities. I went to Costco and there is a meat shortage. I am not thrilled about that. All right. Give me 2 seconds and then we're going to rock it out. All right, guys. What happened? We had two. Now there's one. Did I already say something to insult somebody? That's fast even for me. Let me see. I'm going to try. This is going to be this somewhat imbalanced weight, but I think I figured out a way to bump up my game. Guys, do you have, can you see the chat here? Let me throw something in. Can you see this chat? Cool. Hey, Larry. My question is, if I find the link, which I can easily do since I've ordered it before, for these resistance bands, would be receptive to ordering some? Doing great. Would you be open to buying some resistance bands so we can create some variation in our training? The dumbbells are wonderful, but there are really cool things. Now, there will need to be some cool, awesome. I'll get the link. I will. There will be some considerations to be able to make sure that we're able to actually do the exercises. So before taking that on, I will introduce the exercises that I'm thinking of to make sure that you have the flexibility inside of your place to be able to use them, because some of the bands need to be anchored in different places in different ways. You can use door frames, closing doors to be able to keep them in place. The feet of furniture, as long as the furniture is heavy enough, you'd be surprised how easily things slip around. But even, it's yeah, I think these are great options. It'll be really cool. I'll send a link. I'll get a link because these were very reasonably priced. It was $15. I've noticed, by the way, on Craigslist, it's really sick. People are price gouging for weight plates and stuff. And so don't even bother looking at Craigslist. I just, because that's the kind of thing that you usually will find for free on Craigslist. People can't, but right now it's outrageous. But you can buy a lot of weights and everything from like Dick's Sporting Goods. and other actual vendors at much, much more reasonable prices than what people are trying to scam on Craigslist. All right. Yesterday we did deadlifts. So we're going to do squats today. I'm bumping up my weight rather significantly. So we're going to forego the Arnold press at the up position. Remember that you can do these in your socks. I even recommend it. Check it out. Because it actually does create better stability. And if you have the freedom, the flexibility to increase your weight for your squats at this point, do it. And if you feel like getting a weight vest, which are, it always makes me feel like I should have been special forces or like in a SWAT team when I put this thing on, because it's just so cool. Of course, I am happy that I have never been required to kill anybody. Anyway, squats, bring your weights up, and these are quite a bit heavier than what I've been training, so I'm trying to figure out the best way for me to balance them. But anyway, enough jibber jabber, and let's get ready. Okay, fellas. And I don't know if this is going to work for me, to be honest. No, I got to change. My weights are too imbalanced. I'm really sorry, guys. Let me take these off. Really sorry, guys. Lock them up in a sec. Lock me up in a sec. They're going to lock us all up in a sec. I've noticed people getting really, really irritable today. So, all right, guys. Bring them up, and here we go. Let's do some squats. We're going to shoot for 18. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 2 more, 17, 18, good. 30-second rest. I'm interested to know what your motivation is for lifting. What's powering you? What's powering you? Health, overall strength, to look better. Yeah, when maybe during a break or something like that, if you could think of a reason or two, throw it in the chat. No reason we can't have any kind of interaction. Okay, let's bring them up. Second set. Here we go. 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Down. I want to mention something about strength. One of the more fascinating elements of it. Health. Cool. We'll talk about that in a moment. Strength is not primarily the size of the muscle. It is, and this is the most fascinating thing to me, and one reason why light training can actually make you much stronger than you think you would be. It has to do with your ability to recruit muscle fibers. Let's go. Third set. So when we're lifting, we are training our body to recruit more muscle fiber. Here we go. 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Let's put him down. Yeah, I think that's one of the most fascinating things about strength. Yep, me too. I definitely feel more focused when I maintain a routine. No question about it. It also, the health benefits of weightlifting are broader than cardio.
Dad?
What's the matter? Oh, you want lemon soda? Okay, wait. Hey, you don't have to be upset. I'll get it for you, okay? You want to say hi to everybody? Okay, guys, I'll be right back. I have an urgent request. Come on. Give me your hand. Come on. 2 seconds. Okay. Sorry for the wait, guys. All right. All right. We did squats. I'm going to throw a new exercise in here today. It's like but not this very second. Now we're going to do bent over rows. There we go. This is imperative that you have your back position correct. And yeah, it's imperative. All right. No ifs, ands, or buts. Use lighter weight if you need to in order to maintain the proper form. All right. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 8 more. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Let's put them down. Strength training, weight training. Thanks, Larry. Weight training is probably the most comprehensive and important kind of exercise for people to do. It significantly impacts and positively impacts, what's that be? Your endocrine system, your hormones, and it strengthens your skeletal system. Hugely important. It definitely helps to produce growth hormone, which is part of your endocrine system. 5 more seconds left. It produces testosterone. And that should not scare women who do it, because women need their testosterone also. And particularly as everybody gets older, we need to preserve, nourish, and strengthen the things that we take for granted. Let's go. Okay, straight back, and here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. You can put a little twist in if you want. 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Straight back, straight back. 7, 8. Nice, good set. 30 seconds of rest. All right, here we go. Your pulse is probably elevated a little bit right now, which is great. It means that you are also working on strengthening your heart. One of the fantastic things about the kind of weight training that we're doing is we are not pounding away at our body like running. I mean, I think running is great for people, but I think there are a lot of downsides to it. Nevertheless, weight training will help your cardiovascular system, particularly your vascular system, meaning all of these veins, right? I'm sort of genetically a vascular guy. But it helps with the transport of all that blood. Let's go. That was the third set, wasn't it? We're cruising through this. I want to do one more set. Let's do one more set. 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, last one, 1. Good. Now. Okie doke. Let's do curls. 30-second rest. Something else that weight training does is when we're lifting, we're literally taking some of the strain off of our heart. Because when you're contracting your muscles, it's helping to pump the blood for you. It makes your heart work less, which is great. A few more ticks in the old ticker. Sounds like a good deal. Okay, let's do curls. Here we go. All right, guys, grab them. And now we're going to start with hammer, but we're going to twist them in. I'm just demonstrating with one hand simply for demonstration purposes. Here we go. Get a big base, not too big, nothing like that. Just about hip width. Good. 1, 2. Pacing is important. 3 of the motion. 4, 5. I've seen guys 6 move the weights much too fast. 7, and it's a real disservice. 8, 9, 10. I'm going to try for 8 more. These are heavy weights for me today. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. One more. 8. Good. 30 seconds rest. Give me 1 second. I have to see if a piece of equipment is in the other room. One moment. All right, here we go, guys. Second set. Curls again. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 2, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 3, 2, 3, 4, 5. One more. 6. Good. Wow. 30-second rest. I have to bust out some lighter weights. Let's get let's do Arnold's. Actually, I better plug in my computer. 1 sec, guys. Charging. All right. Oh, I know. We're going to do cross bench. Let's do it. All right, this is a little bit different. It's not exactly cross bench because we don't have benches, but that's okay. It is definitely okay. All right. Let me see. All right, so check out the position that I'm in right now. Lying down on my back. And we're going to grab our weights and hold them like this. And they come back over our head. And then we lift them just like that. And as a matter of fact, you could play around if you want to with these dumbbells, I guess. And come up. That may give you a bit more depth, actually, because it's not going. You won't have this big stem hanging behind you. The reason that we use a bench to do this is so we get a bigger extension. So, yeah, why don't we, since we're using dumbbells and we have no bench, depending on the weight that you're using and how comfortable you feel with it, you can grab and you can control your weight like that. Now, this exercise is awesome. It's a really overlooked exercise. But what it does is it does chest, but it also does your back. And to think about it, it's an amazing lat exercise. Think of guys who swim butterfly or freestyle. This really is a similar kind of construction, it's kind of motion. All right, here we go. This weight lift helps me a little bit because it's going to give me a little bit more of an extension. Okay, I just want to see if I'm. All right, good. That's it. And then it just comes to here. You guys okay? All right, I'm going to assume it's okay. When we take a rest between sets, let me know if you have a question about this. I know I'm throwing something new at you, and maybe even something that you're totally unfamiliar with. All right, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. My legs are flat, but you could bend yours if you want to. 5. Let me see what it feels like. I'm bending my legs now. 6. 7. A big mistake that people make is they bend their arms too much. 8. You really want it to be extended. 9. 10. Let's do 3 more. 1, 2, 3. Good. Put it down. All right. Let's take a moment, and I want to field any questions or concerns. Make sure that everybody's shoulders feel okay, and just check in. As a matter of fact, why don't we do no news is good news? So unless there's a problem, just hold off for a few seconds during the course of the last 15 seconds of rest. Seems easy. Yeah, it's probably kind of easy because you have very light weight. So you have 15-pound dumbbells. I think that's your highest weight. Why don't you try with I think you have 2 10s. So grab both 10s and then do them. Grab both of them, and you can do them individually, and that will help to increase the intensity. Right on. All right, let's get to it. I know you guys are working on organizing your weights now. Also, considering the fact that it's easy enough, we will bump it up. We'll make sure we're doing 18 reps, staying in the 18 zone. All right, let's get it. Let's get them up. Bring it back. And here we go. 18. 17. Check in on your elbows. Make sure they shouldn't be locked. 3. But they should not be too bent. 4. 5. 6. 7. 8. 9. 10. 11. 12. 6 more. 1. 2. 3. 4. 5. And 1 more. 6. Good. Let's put it down. I think you can probably, and if you want to do it for the next time, if you have like a really big book that you don't mind getting a little beat up, you could probably rest your back on it, and to help give a little bit of an arch to your back. That's something that is happening with my weight vest, and I think that is helping to get me a bit more of an extension and for my back, and as a result I'm getting deeper into the muscle. And if it's still feeling pretty light, we'll simply cut the rest period. So let's jump in. Let's just go right into it again, because I certainly don't want to make it too easy for you. Here we go. 1, 2. I'm actually feeling it in my lats. 3, 4 in the very upper lat. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 2 more, 17, 18. Good. Let's put it down. That's 3 sets. Good work, guys. Okay. Let's do push-ups. Oh, wait, what are we doing? This is part of my deal. I have to wear this today. One sec, guys. There we go. Much to my considerable disappointment, I left my perfect push-up handles at the other location, and I really love those, but this is cool. All right, let's get ready for push-ups. as they say in the Army, I guess. I've never been in it. Assume the position. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Good. Little rest. Cool. Right on there. Have a great one. Take care. $15 more seconds. This weight vest definitely makes push-ups harder. It's an extra 20 pounds. And it's funny, if you're when you're overweight and you're doing body weight exercises, you really wind up training very, very hard. And that when you're overweight, that's where a huge amount of energy goes. It goes into just simply schlepping body fat around all over the place. So one of the reasons why people have more energy when they lose weight is because they're not carrying around an extra 30, 40, 50, 60, 80, 100 pounds, 200 pounds. Here we go. Let's do it. 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. I have to drop the vest. It's too much strain on my shoulder right now. A few more seconds of rest. 15 seconds. I got the COVID-19 antibody test today. I want to see if maybe I was one of the lucky ones who had it and was almost asymptomatic. So anyway, 2 days. I have to wait 2 days to get the results. Abbott Laboratories is the group that's actually going to be doing the work. All right, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 8 more. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Wow. Good. Yay, sweat. All right, guys. That wraps up push-ups. And now we get to do abs. Remember, I can't emphasize it enough. As much as I would like it not to be true, ab exercises are not what will make your abs flat and look good. Only diet. And I don't want the word diet to be confused with going on a diet. What I mean is what you eat. What you eat is the only thing that will do that for you. And the only way that I know to burn fat, to truly burn body fat, is to put yourself into a state of ketosis. Ketosis is the metabolic state in which your body turns to its fat stores for energy. And it's awesome. All right, here we go. I'm backing up so you can get a better sense of the technique. All right. Legs, we're going to do bicycles, right? And bicycles are not like this, which is probably, a cool thing to do, but arms on your head, and then we'll bring the left shoulder to the right knee, and then we'll bring the right shoulder to the left knee. So opposite shoulder to opposite knee. Let's get ready. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. 6 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1 more. 6. Good. Little rest. Good. A little bit more rest. Let's do lower abs and then come back to bicycles again. Keep switching it up. Okay, so bring your legs up. Keep them nice and straight, and we're going to lift the hips. The hips come off the floor. Head is down, and let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 more. 5, 4, 3, 2. 1 more. 1. Good. Down. Nice. That's for your lower abdominal muscles. A little bit of a rest, and we'll finish up our last ab exercise. I've got a good one for you that we've never done. So why don't we do it? This is an oblique twist. This is really cool. All right, so I think the best way for me to demonstrate is profile. So arms out to the side. Make sure that you're looking up. And you're going to bring your knees down so that they touch here. And then they come back up and over to the other side. And you need to keep your shoulders as pressed to the floor as possible. And that is it's an amazing core exercise. All right. One way that you can increase intensity of the exercise, see how my thighs are running perpendicular to the ground. Intensity is increased by moving your knees away from you. That will increase the intensity some. Another way to increase intensity, even more so, is to straighten the legs. So bring them over, and then we bring them over to the other side, right? And then a way to decrease intensity is to bend the legs toward you more. All right, so I'm going to start with all 90-degree angles. So knees at 90 degrees and my thighs running perpendicular to the ground. Look up to the sky, your ceiling, whatever, and bring your knees to the right, and then bring them over to the left. Keep your palms pressed nicely to the ground. Try to keep your shoulders nicely to the ground. That's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Keep your legs together. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, one more, 20. Good. You can pull your knees in if you want. Give your back a little rest. All right. Great work. Great work. Really great. Ben, have a great afternoon. It looks like somebody else is training with us today. I don't know who's joining us, but thanks so much for training with us. It's awesome. And that's it. See you tomorrow. Stay strong. Stay healthy. Peace. Thanks, brother.